Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Pray for the Gods once again. In the last episode, we arrived on the shores of wherever we are, and we took down a very large dude. And then a wolf dragged us in here. And judging from those murals on the wall, we got a few more of those guys to take out. So I just gotta ring the things they have on them. Hello? What that? Oh, I can glide. I got me a sailcloth. That's nice. So, okay, that'll save me from shattering my entire skeleton next time I fall off of a guy. Hopefully all the guys are just as big as that last one. Ooh, arrows. Arrows are fine if I have something to launch them out of. But I've yet to find a bow. And are you going to map it up for me? Yes, you are. Okay, that's the guy we already took out. And that swirly thing must be where we're going. Clothes. I can... Clothes. Clothes is a thing I can do. Good to know. Punch. Yeah, punching that doesn't do nothing. What about the one that isn't lit up? I punch you? Yes! Alright. And this is a door. Where's it going? Who knows? There was a time when mortals feared to walk these sacred lands, and now here you are, seeking our help. Do you know who we are? No. No, I do not. Over the ages, we sisters have been given many names. Oracle, demigod, prophet, witch, Norn. We once could see the destinies of this world. We would weep for how far this world has fallen, had we eyes. If you are here to save your world, to end the blight and all the suffering, you are too late. This world is already lost to you. Many have arrived before with their pride, their swords, and their righteousness. We answered their prayers, and in return they twisted our truths and punished us, leaving all of us to wither in this purgatory until now. Interesting. So this is why you are here. We too have experienced great loss, though we cannot hide our grief. You wear yours well, mortal. Understand that we cannot bring back what you lost. However, there may be a way to answer your prayers. The ritual you have begun is the first step, but be warned, this path will require sacrifice. Many sigils remain lodged deep in the blasphemies that stalk this land. Find them and release them. Only then can order be restored from the chaos and a new world live. Ring the bells. Yeah, I already know about ringing the bells. I've rang a few already. There was like 3 of them embedded in that big dude that I killed in the last episode. And he also showed me a dead guy with a sword in his back. Can I take him sword? This looks like you. Yeah, I see the red glow of that sword embedded in your spine. Sword? Alright. I will take you. That is sword. That feels good. More sword. Even more sword. So... Yep, that is a damaged sword, and so is that. Weakened by the cold, this weapon has seen its share of battle. So... I can repair it with materials. Breaking it down gives me some of said materials. So... breaking one of these down gives me 2 what looks like metal, 1 cloth, and 1 rope. And to repair, I need 5 metal, 3 cloth, and 3 rope, so if I broke down 2 of them, I wouldn't have enough to repair. So I will hold on to the swords that I have now. That's just what I'm doing, and should they break in my hand, I guess I won't get any materials out of them at all. That's what I'm thinking, anyway. And you know what? I'm gonna eat me some food. Food get eated. That's fine. That's good. There's a food in my tum-tum. I'm not starving anymore. And now I don't think I need to be inside this burial chamber any longer. I do kind of want to see if there's anything else along the perimeter of this place, but I don't feel like actually running along it. That would take time. Time that I don't feel like spending doing that sort of thing. Now let's get up on out of here and see about hunting down the other big boy, who should be over in that direction, where the big sky gina shines its holy light. What are you? I found thing. A wooden club, a blunt wood weapon that, when lit on fire, becomes a torch. Yes, and you're not damaged, but I could break you for some things. I will use you as weapon. I do like having a weapon that isn't already on the verge of breaking. So, melee lock on. Alright, you're a thing I can break. Okay, you're a thing that's alive. Not all breaky, but alive. And now you're dead. Alright. So we got other things to kill aside from just the big guys. You're gonna come to life and attack me, aren't you? Ooh, bow. I got me some shooty magoots and a few arrows with which to use. Yep, you're alive. For now, but not no more. There you go. Ah, stupid. Get beaten with wood. That's what you get for being alive. I'll just yank all these arrows out of here. And you, I'ma spank your little butt. Nice little bow. Can I break this? Ooh. Food and supplies. Always be busting those boxes. You can never not bust the boxes. And you've got arrow. You're alive until I smack you with some wood. And you too. A nice little ass whooping for you as well. So does killing these things actually benefit me in any way? I would assume it lowers the durability of my weapon. Just whacking away at them. But they don't seem to be dropping anything. They won't be around here to bother me anymore, which is nice. So maybe I should kill them, but if I can avoid using up weapons on them, that would be great. And that's where I need to go. How the fuck do I get there, though? This appears to be a leap straight to death. So let's not do that. This way might lead to good things if I just smash and kill everything along the way. Finding some bottles of things. Bottles of things is fine by me. Ooh, you got stuff. Alright, I got me another wooden beaten stick. I can beat even more ass. I will continue to beat all of the ass. There's not a damn thing you can do to stop me. You try to stop me, your ass will also get beaten. There you go. So, this looks climbable. Alright, we're on our way. We're going places now. And I'd probably climb better if I didn't have a chunk of wood in my hand. This icy wall, not so climbies. No. But if I were to jump over here, nope. I got too slidey downies. Too much of the slidey downs. Not happening for me. Oh, but this way, if I can... Yes, I'm seeing now. My brain is functioning. I wasn't thinking about my ability to climb on things that aren't covered in ice. That's what was happening here. I climb up those stony brick walls. I can grapple my way up those, but I don't want to use up my grappling hook. It is not yet destroyed, but I don't want it to actually be destroyed. I actually totally forgot about my sailcloth there. And I'm gonna just punch the shit out of these crates. There we go. Save my weapon, break my fists. That's how we're gonna do this. And another weapon. So, real quick, what all do I need? I can do something here. I can upgrade my clothes. Okay, so I have a better grappling hook. Don't know where I got that from. Interesting. So, I really want to repair these swords. I prefer metal weapons to fucking non-metal weapons. But that's just me. Now, uppies. I like my uppies so that we can keep on climbing. And I hear the sound of something. Why are these... Ooh, it's not the boxes making the noise, it's that totem there. One more of those means more health for me. Sleep to improve rate of stamina. Wait. I got me a bedroll out of that. Fine and dandy. And plenty of materials. And this club be damaged. So if this club is damaged, I'm gonna break it. And there we go. I'll take this one to replace the one that I just destroyed. And a little more metal and I'll be able to repair one of these swords. So... that is where I need to go. Did it get night on me? It got dark. We got day-night cycles here. Fantastic. Uh-oh, that's bad. I don't see any grappling points. Can I... Okay. I don't need a grappling point. I just need a wall, something that I can climb on. And then I won't have to shatter all of my leggy bones. Okay. That's fine. That's great. I'm gonna climb up on this thing, because I want to be up there and not down here. I like standing on big-ass archways, and there's nothing you can do to take that away from me. Even if there is no point to being up here, it's a fun place to be. Now, where the fuck do I go? Ooh, box. You got metal? You got what looks like a potion. That ain't metal, though. Had you simply put one piece of metal in that box, I'd be able to make those swords less damaged. Or at least just one of those swords. And you know what I just remembered? I have a fucking sailcloth. Which means this way is a lot less deadly than I was initially thinking. Okay, drop on here. Uh-oh. Let's drop here to recover my stamina. Okay. Now we can keep on moving. A saily cloth sail through the skies. And plenty more boxes to go busting open. The weapons we brought are brittle in the cold. Some of us have taken to crafting crude weapons from wood, as it is plentiful. However, these trees are odd. We cut them down for warmth, for weapons, and yet they grow back almost overnight. What tree can do that? Their roots are strange. They grow deep, far deeper than the trees back home. I think they're connected together, or perhaps something much larger. Now let me smash these boxes. If you got a little metal in ya, well, that's another weapon that I ain't got space for. And looks like somebody made a axe out of this. Yes, a crudely made axe. I'll grab you after I bust this open. Oh, there's metal. I can repair one of these swords. And yep, there you go. Just rub all the materials on there. Okay, so a fine soldier's sword. I can definitely see that. And let's pull you back out. You're the one that I've been using to bust shit up. Or I could just break you. Tear you down. That's the sword. Why is it already on the sword? I want to destroy this guy. And take the axe. Sharp weapons to cut trees. Okay. I can use an axe to chop for wood. And I'm gonna keep on using wooden beady stick. I won't go using these swords just yet. Another wooden beaten stick. Okay, that's the way. For some reason I keep pressing the left bumper when I want to go sprinting, but that ain't the case. Hello, little idol. And the cold here is brutal, relentless. Thankfully, Leaf found some caves which give refuge from the elements. I've found cooking to be difficult out here unless you find a proper campfire. I would drop the food next to smaller makeshift fires like Leaf does, but I find it always burns the meat and gets dirt on it. So if I find a campfire, I can just... Not sure what you just put on my map. That's some treasure, perhaps? Well, whatever. So if I find a campfire, I just drop food next to it and that cooks it. Sounds good. Now, I know I got those idols. Okay, do I just use them here? Okay, I can stamina or health. I'm gonna get some stamina because that seems more... I'm losing track of where my cursor is. Stamina, health, okay, I see stamina's already selected. Now I hit the fucking, yeah, the little plus there. Alright. That's how that works. Now, let's see about tracking down big guy. Okay, I think I sees a way forward. Now that I can use my brain to properly do things right way. Grab that wall, we ain't falling here. We don't need the droppies, just the uppies, okay? We go up, not down. And this would be the way that gets us to where Big Man be. We ring the things on you. Need item. I ain't got no burny wood. But if I were to pull out an axe and chop this tree... is that chopping? Yep, that's chopping, alright. Okay, let's get some... Do I break it down? Okay, that's not quite the sheer cliff I thought it was. Don't you roll away from me! So that's how we get wood. It just needs to be in a better position. Wood. But that's only one wood, isn't it? Do I need 2 wood if I am to light the fire? Ooh, berries. Food is food, after all. Now let me... Okay, fire. And so, food. I got bread, green elixir, blue elixir, bedroll. Berries I can eat. That I can eat. That I can also eat. I can just eat. Well, eat it I shall. That's in my tummy. And you know what? I'm gonna take a nap. That will... why is that... Oh, is that the craft and not the use? So... Yeah, there's my bedroll. There we go. Sleepies. Alright. I'm learning how to not suck at life. And there we go. I'm seeing those icons down there. My brain is making sense of the bullshit. Well, it's not bullshit. This, right here, this thing between my ears, that's where the bullshit is. And now that I've got my head on straight for all this stuff, I'm all out of time for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope to see you again in the next one. God. Bye.